What are the ethics of trying to lose weight and be smaller as a woman during this type of civil unrest and the undoing of American democracy? The reason that I've thought about this is because, well, first of all, everything in life seems a little silly now, like a little pointless compared to what's happening, right? That our rights are being stripped away and people are being shot in the face just for showing up and filming. So everything that I do every day, right? Everything I do every day, going to work, working out, putting makeup on, taking care of the dogs, right? It all seems a little dystopian. Here, come over here. Come over here. It all seems a little dystopian and weird. You know what I mean? Like to just keep going on as if life is normal. Going to the grocery store, ordering weight loss medication, like everything just seems weird. Making silly YouTube videos and not acknowledging what's happening. So in that sense, that's why I want to talk about it. But the other reason is I've been seeing posts on Instagram or that my friends are sharing on Facebook or whatever. I'm old. I still use Facebook, where these feminist women are saying, hey girl, stop trying to lose weight. Stop counting calories. Like you're going to need your strength when the revolution comes. And, don't make yourself smaller for the patriarchy. Because there definitely is a lot of commentary right now, right? Like there's this resurgence of thin culture where, you see celebrities like Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, Kelly Osbourne, tons of models, tons of influencers. I don't know if you're familiar with Liv Schmidt. She's very popular on Instagram. They're promoting this like very, very thin look that has not been around in a while. And so a lot of the commentary around that level of thinness, the coming back again, is saying like, like this is coming alongside this this surge in conservatism, this surge in patriarchy, this surge in the return to tradwives and all of that kind of thing. So many people are saying, hey, losing weight as a woman and trying to be as small and thin as possible for the male gaze, for the benefit of the patriarchy, is actually wrong. Like it's unethical. It is the antithesis of what women have been fighting for and trying to achieve for all of these years that we've been working to get our own rights, right? Our right to exist, our right to be our own person, our right to have our own bank accounts, our right to work and be independent people who can do our own thing without the authority of a man. And so losing weight now in this climate, political climate, social climate, whatever, can be seen by some people as sort of like bowing to the man. I can totally see that. I hear it, I see it, I understand that point of view massively. I get it, especially for young women, right? Younger women, where it is very much still like an aesthetic thing, like this is how I want to look, right? And then also a lot of what is being said too is that the criticism of women trying to get thin now is that takes up a lot of mental energy, and then also you're just physically weaker, right? So if the man, the patriarchy can keep you small, literally and figuratively, can keep you weak, literally and figuratively, then you will have less energy and time to stand up for yourself, to fight for your own freedom, to fight for your own individuality, to protect your children from the horrific policies that are being put in place. And we have less energy and strength to go out and protect our neighbors and those in our community who might need our help. So that's the critique. And again, totally get it. I don't disagree. However, why, if I'm aware of all this and I've thought about this and I've sort of tried to process it, why then am I trying to lose weight? Why am I on a GLP-1? And I think that the reason that I am on a GLP-1 medication and actively trying to lose weight, even as the world crumbles around me, is that I still need to get healthier. For me, and I would imagine for probably most people taking GLP-1 medications, I would imagine that most of us are really trying to get healthier. We are trying to get stronger. We are trying to improve our stamina. We are trying to improve our cholesterol, our triglycerides, our blood pressure, you name it. We're trying to improve our health. We're trying to be able to get better sleep. We're trying to be able to breathe more easily. We're trying to be able to run and move our bodies in a more efficient and effective way. And so for me, carrying around this extra tire of fat around my stomach is not healthy for me. It's actually impeding my ability to be able to function to the best that I can. It is hurting me when it comes to trying to live a long, healthy life so that I can protect my children and take care of my children and help my family and help myself and pay attention to what's going on in the world. So, what are the ethics of taking a GLP-1 during the fall of democracy? I mean, I think for me, the way that I'm thinking about it is, as long as I'm going to be alive, we don't know how long that is. I don't know what's going to happen in the next year, 5, 10 years. Who knows what's going to happen? But as long as life is still lifing, as long as we're still chugging along, as long as I still have free will and rights, I want to be as healthy and as strong as I can. I want my stamina to be as good as I can. And in order for me to do that, I need to be able to lose about 50 pounds, 40 to 50 pounds, so that I can be at my optimal weight and strength and health for me. Everybody's going to have a different situation. Everybody has different health needs. Everyone has different physical needs. Everyone has different medication tolerance, right? I can't speak for everybody. I can't speak for all women. I can't speak for everybody who's on a GLP-1. But for me, to be in the best mindset and the best shape and the best strength to be able to fight the patriarchy, I actually do need to be a little bit smaller. And it's not to look a certain way. It's not to, meet the male gaze in a pleasant manner. It is purely for my health and stamina. So, I mean, as you can tell, I haven't talked about it on this channel, but on my other channel, I did a whole video where I talk about how I've decided to just wear the same sweatshirt every single day. I have 6 or 7 of this sweatshirt from Aerie in different colors, and this is all I wear. This is it. I am not pandering to the male gaze, okay? I'm not pandering to the patriarchy. My husband does not like how I dress, okay? I am part of the We Do Not Care Club when it comes to what men think of me, but I do need to still lose weight for my own health as long as I'm going to be around. So if you are experiencing some cognitive dissonance and some sort of what is the point of all this? And why am I even trying to lose weight? And why am I still paying all this money for this medication, even though the world is crumbling around me? Things are still thinging, right? The world is still spinning. The country still exists as of right now. For right now, here we are, right? And as a counselor, what I try to tell people with anxiety and what I tell myself, because I have anxiety, is that this day right here, this moment right here, this is all we have. And so all I can do is make the right choice for me today, with the hope that it will benefit me tomorrow, right? With the hope that the choices I make today are going to help me out, going to help out future Megan as I keep living. And that's really all I can do. I can't give up, right? We can't give up, not yet. Things are still happening. There's still a chance that we're going to be okay. And so as long as we're here, we got to do the best that we can for ourselves and for our children. So that's my thought on that. Do I think that it's great that that young women and even older women are trying to get super duper thin and have their bones sticking out and all of that. No, I don't think that's great. It's probably not healthy. For me, gonna get healthy, gonna keep trying to lose weight for my health, for my cardiovascular health. And that's the end of it. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below. I don't even know what to ask you. Let me know what you think, right? Let me know what you think. Unless you're going to say I'm being dramatic and that you don't like liberal people, because I quite frankly don't care and I will block you instantly. So otherwise, if you have something productive to say about what we're talking about here, I love you and please let me know. And I'll be back to my regularly scheduled non-political programming next time. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye.